EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. All right, punter Thomas Morstead has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And we're off and running from Levi Stadium. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touch pass as the return comes out to the 30. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
33. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Young. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
10 black, ready, go. Ready.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's going for it himself. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. Gets a new set of downs at the 27. From the pistol, it's Young. Complete to Tremble. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is
Down.
third down.
Hubbard again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to a great play-action pass.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap out of Young. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Good luck defending that short yardage slang. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. He's one of the greatest to do. It's Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Dallas Flowers now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it, 2nd and 4.
Watch out.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Oh, he lost the football. And the Panthers down on this one first.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first. Young on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Come up on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. To the air yet again, Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Right around, up. Up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. There's Nick Scorton there on the play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's a design boot. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Get set. Get set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Has it at the 37. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He got 1st down here from the 36.
That's good for a Panthers.
Young to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now it's Young. Completed over the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Making the call himself. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we could see them go for it? Let's find out. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They're going for it. Young. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Pretty throwing here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
And the gun is Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Outside. Start.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He's got it to his running back. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The throw again. It's Purdy. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Sends this to the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. To the air again, Purdy. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down.
A big loss on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Shotgun snap for Purdy. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Passes the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from 37. First down, Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
49er first down.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now. Ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player. Receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Trevor Etienne to return this. He dodged the tackle. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And the 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set, get set. Stop.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Buying some time left. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Get set, get set.
He's got it on the bootleg. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
14, Panthers 10.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, this is Etienne. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready,
Motioning the tight end left. 1st down, Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He covered just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Down. Black 40.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready?
On third down, it's Young. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. It's fielded at the 14. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Get set.
Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Watch out.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this is going to be just what his defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they matter.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Outside.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sends him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers now lead by 10. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 10.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Going play action. Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Come on, set.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers trailing by 11. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Here's Young again. Completed over the middle. And he's gonna be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers first down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up second and a yard.
Again, it's Young. Catch made. And this is down all the way to the 3. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And the Panthers first down. First and goal.
To the air yet again. Young. Escapes on the ground. Gain works for the touchdown. The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up third and 8.
Outside. Hey, team, watch out.
Going run again with McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every...
I just wanna rock. Body of ya. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11. They go play action now with Sanders. Intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Forced to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Sanders. Here's a screen set up for 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
1st and 10.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give up the middle to Algier.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Has some room inside the 30. 22 yards to pick up there. It's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
They'll run on first down with Algier. Now try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Shador. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First down.
Algier is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Dallas Flowers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set. Get set.
Here's McCaffrey. Open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Niners first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long. The play clock down to 0. And this not the best of sequences. The task now a really tough one. Third and very long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns offense and Tyler Algier getting ready to go back to work. Philippe sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive starts with a carry by Ford. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Back.
First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here first and 10.
Browns. First
From the shotgun, it's Sanders.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Gun, they'll give it, and it's full. The Niners have got it. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Here comes Ford on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. In trouble, and down he goes. Rice, tough, in for the sack. That's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Nick Bosa, as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy now on second down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number two kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Niners. 45 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
This hard. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia. All part of the league salute. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on.
19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Now it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Play action. It's Sanders. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Bryce Huff in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Let's go now. 19, charge.
Now Shador. Off throw. Right side, taken by Njoku. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
Here's Sanders to throw. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield. Usually the spot that tells us hold.
On the jump. Come on, come on. Set. Set.
Now, Sanders. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Jack Panther.
4. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Bosa on the stop. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it'll be 4. And he will score. Game on. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ford's extra point is good. And the Browns are back within 6.
Browns 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Flowers now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Get set.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready.
It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Brown.
Come on.
First down.
Ashador on first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 36-yard line.
Now on second and long.
Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Now, a big third down.
Green on the coverage.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bosa. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
Let's go now.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
Get set. It's hot.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
18.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
They come up for second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Cowboy
Brings
80.
up second and 2.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Browns first down.
Sanders will throw it. The throw here is complete.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Set. Liking. Hey,
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Fourth down. Here's Sanders. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Here, look, they're trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board.
It's set. 18, watch out.
On the give, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
It's set.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 23-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They They go play action with Ward. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, here's Ward. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Ward. Slant pass, Pollard brings it in. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now it is 4th season in the NFL.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
2 yards on the
got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Purdy bootlegging it. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Niners had 10-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans' 25-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Ward. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. But it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. No surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one, they've made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Tennessee offense set to go again. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not here.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Able to slither by. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Looking deep for Jennings. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Fighting this, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Here now a 3rd and 20.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Returnable for Lockett. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Titan football. Now Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Alec Eilmaner with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Ward now working out of the gun. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
It's a gain of 20.
They look to throw now on first down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyler Lockett, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So halftime here. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Purdy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
They go play action here. Purdy. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
At the 27-yard line.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
George Kittle. It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. But he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down.
Purdy off the play fake.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Get set. Get set. 18.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Called in left side here by Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's a diving catch right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the 49er first down. First and goal.
McCaffrey. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Purdy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Ward. And he is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Okay, break.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready. Hut.
A give to Pollard running left. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seen the payoff. Getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Well, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. And they'll try to run the option here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Play action. It's Ward. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Here's Purdy. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Viking,
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it.
Bronco switch.
The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. So this one, a Tennessee Titans victory. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?